Welcome to Reading with Ron, book review series. We are reviewing Fredrik Backman's novel, Anxious People. I've read this for book club. It took me a couple more months than we were supposed to discuss it for book club, but that's okay. I got through it, but it took me a long time to get through it. I was not gung-ho about it. I did finish it though. So not my favorite book. This book takes place actually in Europe. It was written in Swedish and translated to English, which I didn't find out until halfway through the book, which ended up making a ton of sense. The very beginning of this book really frustrated me. I did not like the style of writing. I felt like the conversations weren't flowing very well, and I was more so confused about what was going on, and it was all over the place. It all ties together later for the most part. Some of it still not my favorite, but again, that made it really hard to get into, but I was at least able to finish it, whereas sometimes if it's too hard to get into, I'm not able to. This book actually starts out, there's a few places, but it's about like an open house actually, which is interesting now being in real estate. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Also some suicide in there. There's a bank robbery. One of the main characters, I didn't realize until the last quarter or less of the book that they were female. I thought they were male the whole time. I don't know if that just was the writing or I just assumed or I skipped over it somehow, but I remember when I heard or saw the word she near the end, I was very confused and I had to go back because I was like, who are they talking about? Because I thought most of the book it was a male. I don't know, this book was fine. Some of it just like I didn't like how the characters played out, and there was a lot of storyline overlapping, which is the whole point about how everyone's lives are kind of connected, but you're all involved in this one moment, and then it ties back into like the suicide and the bank robbery and all of that. But I just felt like they were trying to tell too many stories at once. So for me, if you like his writing, I would say read it. But if you've never read some of his stuff, I would say more so skip it. This is just a 2 out of 5 for me. It's going to go on my shelf and I'll probably never read it again.